Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at Hasbro's Transformers Titans Returns Topspin. This guy in G1 was a jump starter. This does not have the pullback feature and the little spring thing to make it pop up or anything like that, but just a nice transformer. I had a lot of fun transforming this guy. You can see a lot of paint went into him. You can see the black and the kind of bronze paint back here, the black paint going back here. You can also see the silver with the red. Up underneath these guns, you'll see some silver, the silver on the guns as well. You can also see the white paint that is painted on top of this translucent blue canopy, and that white paint continues around on this, which is painted on the plastic, and it looks really good. You can't tell that this is actually white paint on top of that translucent piece, so it blends in really well with the white on the painted plastic. Then you have some white paint with some blue on here. The top portions of this is painted silver. The bottom portions of this is painted white, and one of the best things to me, in my opinion, is the Autobot logo there is tamper-graphed on, and you can see that it's tamper-graphed on there as well, so no stickers, so that pleases me. I wish they would do that more often, especially with this line, because I think just about all these figures are fantastic. I was talking to Rick on Cybercast that this is probably the most excited I've been about a Transformer line since, I don't know, maybe the animated stuff, some of the Transformer Prime. This Titans Returners line is just amazing. I really like it a lot. But anyways, I wanted to kind of show you what the vehicle mode looked like. We're going to go to robot and then back to the vehicle mode. You can see he comes with the two guns, which can actually attach to him in his alternate mode, which the G1 cannot do that. You got a little bit of landing gear that can pull out right here, and he just kind of sets on these little things here. So anyways, going ahead and putting up the landing gear, getting the little guy out. She's a little pin for that, so you can see the little Titan Master, and obviously he has a little bit of articulation here. He can move his head. He's on a little ball joint there. The arms can go up and down, a little bit out, but going ahead and putting those to the side. The legs back and forth like this and bend at the knees, so if you need to put him on something, or there he pretty much is. So go ahead and transform him, just very simple. And there's a look at the head, which looks a lot like the G1. I don't have the G1 anymore. I sold most of my G1 collection, but you can get a nice look at that if that'll focus. So really nice job, like that. All right, putting the or I guess we don't need to put the canopy down. Taking the guns off, getting into the transformation. There's a little quick look at what they look like. So all right, so the first part of the transformation is we're going to detach these arms, and you just pull these out. You can see that they are tabbed in right there. So just pull those out, and you can open this up, pull the arm out, and then pull the hand out, and then close that back up. I know a lot of people always say, you know, with Hasbro, they have the hollowness on the inside of the arms or legs and stuff like that. This guy kind of clears that up, so he has these little little things that shut and kind of cover up those gaps. So pull that out, pull the hand out, close that back up, and kind of pull these down on the ball joint. Then this section right here, always end up closing this up. There we go. You can bend this back after you put the landing gear up, and it just kind of sits there like so. Then pull down right here on this joint that you can see, and you spin this 180 on top of here, and then here at the waist you're going to spin 180, and then you can come back down with that. You can see that these two sides are going to fit right in there in the little waist section, and that'll kind of lock together there. Then with the legs, you're going to separate there. They're tabbed into that and tabbed into that leg, and just pull down. And do the same thing with this one. Just pull that down. Go ahead and come out with the feet. And then close this up in the back. Close that up in the back. Kind of move these forward. And again, you know, like I mentioned before, that hollowness that a lot of people talk about on a lot of these figures, you don't see it with here just because of the way that they have that. So I like that. And then here on the back end, you don't see any of that hollowness in the back of the legs. So really good figure. I like the design of this, how kind of everything collapses, so you don't see any of those waffles or whatever people call them. So the head, just put that on. I was having trouble with that earlier, just because was first time messing with it. But get this guy transformed and with his guns. And this guy looks, I think he'll look pretty sweet on your shelf. And then I know they're coming out with a Twin Twist as well, so his little friend. To have those both, modern versions. Now, I know there was a third-party company out there, but, to get an official version where you're only paying somewhere between, $12 and $17, depending on where you buy it, I think that this is excellent job. So more paint. You can see some more white paint that we didn't see earlier there. You can see the same of black and the bronze paint. You can see some more of that bronze paint there. You can see the silver with the red little details and a little bit more red there in the tamper-graphed Autobot symbol. So I think that they did an amazing job with this. Some more of that black paint that we saw earlier. Same with this. There we go. But as far as transformation, I think it's fun. He covers up, a lot of the things that some people have problems with the Hasbro figures. Bring in, one here, because they're like, hey, there's hollowness there. You go to the back, there's hollowness. I love this mold, but, I get what you guys are saying, with the hollowness. It kind of gets annoying. We'll bring in Quake. We'll take a look at him as well. You can see some hollowness there. You can see some hollowness here in the forearms. So, they kind of cleared that up with Topspin, and I like that. So, as far as articulation goes, the head's obviously on a ball joint, so that moves all the way around. There we go. So, get some movement there, rotation there. You got a joint that goes up and down right here at the shoulder. Then you also have this ball joint that can move all around however you need to. And it's not overly tight, but it's not loose either. So wherever you move it, that's where it's going to be. So I like that. So then you have the shoulders, which they rotate, or not the shoulders, but the biceps, they rotate here. And you have that almost 180 right there as far as the bend at the elbow. The hands, oops. Thought the hands rotated, but apparently not. There we go. Quick little fix. So hands don't move any there, but that's all right. The waist, you get a 180 there. Legs, again, with this ball joint here, it's not overly tight, but it stays wherever you need to. So you can see that, it's not moving at all, even if we come out here. So it stays pretty well. You have the rotation here at the thigh, the bend at the knee, nothing in the foot. So yeah, I just like this Transformer. It's a really good one, I think. So, all right, getting him back into his alternate mode. We're going to start with the legs here. So we're going to open up the back sections. Open up with the back sections, close the feet up. We're going to just kind of line up the thighs here and then just collapse here. And we'll do the same thing with this one over here. And you want to kind of line these up to where this piece and this piece, they're kind of lined up over the crotch area. And then you can tab those together, just like so. And there we go. We got them all lined up the way that we need to. Then you can break this back right here. And you can go ahead and rotate this 180 and then rotate right here 180 and then bring this back. Go ahead and come down with this section here. You can go ahead and come down with that. You go ahead and close those up. Do the arms, the hands in, collapse that, close that back up, and then do the same thing with this one over here. And then just come up with the ball joint and then those tab into the sides right there. And then just, fix the little wings however you like. You can put the guns back on here. And you got your landing gear And there he is, transformed again back into his alt mode, which I like the way this looks. I like the way the robot looks. The transformation's fun. So good little figure. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.